Hello my beautiful people, welcome back. It's kind of gray and cloudy and deciding if it wants to rain, but it definitely feels like fall is approaching. It's no longer hot summertime out there, so I was looking for socks this morning. I have been having a lot of fun with that Wanderlust pour that I did for you guys last time. Let me show you the dried results of that one because it came out so beautiful. I am so happy with this. I just love what happened in here. This beautiful Payne's Gray base coat background, negative space, and that pearl viridian green is really pretty with the gold and all that beautiful fingerling effects in here where they're stretched out and all these gorgeous cells with the phthalo green and that beautiful pearl viridian, and the chameleon blue is in here a little bit too. So this turned out really, really beautiful. I'm very, very happy with it. There isn't sun, or I would show you in the sun, but maybe by the end of this video it will get sunny and I'll shoot something for you guys. But I love how this one came out. It came out really, really cool. So we're going to be doing the same Wanderlust technique again on a little bit bigger canvas. That's a 24 by 30. We have a 24 by 36 standing by over here that I am repurposing. I had poured on it previously and it was okay, but I didn't love it, so I'd rather do something I love on there. So let me show you my colors real quick and then we will get started. The first one we're using, this was actually remnants of that Chameleon Blue that was in that piece, and I added a little bit of Pthalo Blue to it, which is really pretty now. So it's kind of a lighter, kind of pearlescent, sparkly phthalo, which is kind of cool. So that's our Pthalo Blue. I also have Amsterdam Permanent Blue Violet here. Mound on a mound and then sinks into itself pretty quickly. My pouring medium is the Golden's Heavy Gel Gloss with Floetrol. Okay. I also have some titanium, oh no, sorry. This is Chromacryl White. Chromacryl is really cool. Let me show you guys what it looks like. I got this stuff off of Amazon. My friend Nate Bright and Kelly Stoll from Feral Art were talking about this and how it's a magic cell maker and it does beautiful things and it's fairly cheap. And I got it off of Amazon and it's pretty thick, which is nice because you want something that's fairly thick and cheap because then you can thin it down and end up with a lot of it. So the Chromacryl White is on Amazon. Good stuff. I like it a lot. And I also have my 24 karat gold here from DecpArt Americana Decor Metallics. And then the star of the show tonight, this beautiful one, which you guys know I like so much. This is this little Piggy in Unicorn. And she is a beauty. Bling bling. I love this. This one surprised me so much in one of the other pieces because I wasn't expecting it, and then I came in and I was like, wait, where did that flash of purple violet come from? And it was so pretty. So this is our unicorn from this little Piggy Pigments. You can get all your TLP pigments and your Amsterdam paints at fluidart.co. That's www.fluid-art.co. So, okay, so we're going to do the same basic thing that we did that one. We're going to layer 2 cups and we're going to pour them kind of in like 2 arrows in opposite directions, and we're going to tilt it out and hopefully we're going to end up with something awesome. So let's get started. I'm going to start with a very small amount of gold in the bottom of each cup.
Is the wind a factor? Is Gail coming in here? Is the wind a factor?
No.
It looked like it was blowing a little bit.
Okay, and then a little bit of that Chromacryl White. Okay, now let's see. I'm going to put a nice thick layer of our Pthalo Blue color. And then we're going to come in with the unicorn. And now we're going to use the permanent violet dark. So I was told from the very beginning when I started using the TLP colors that with some of the iridescent or more transparent ones, you will get a much better result if you sandwich it between 2 opaque colors, in this case the Pthalo Blue and the permanent blue violet, so that it shows up and pops more. Okay, let's put some gold first. So usually when you see me using TLPs, I am trying to do that, to sandwich them between 2 opaques. Okay, just repeat that again. be kind of full. Oops.
You wouldn't have it any other way, anyway.
I like big cups and I cannot lie. Okay. Scooch those over. Bring our canvas back. I do have a big tub of black base coat, but I'm not going to put that on yet. I have painted this one last night with that same black. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put down a runway of gold, and then I'm going to pour into that. In the last video, I had put down the runway of gold, and then I put a little bit of the Pthalo Blue on either side, I think, or the Payne's Gray on either side, just because I wanted it, when it stretched, I wanted to be able to anchor that Payne's over the edge. So the gold runway is to, first of all, give our paint something to spread out on and hopefully give us lots of pretty cells. And if I put another color around it, it's usually the base coat color, and that's specifically so that if I anchor it over the edge, I get negative space. Okay. I think this time we're going to try a little bit of a curve in there. So we're going to put this one down first. I'm going to make it a little wider. Alright. So we're going to start over here, HOA. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, my love. I am ready.
Here we go. Okay. Okay, nice. That's good. Okay, so if you'll remember, the whole point of this Wanderlust pour was not just to get this center section stretched out, but I'm going to pour another cup and have this fingerling design here in this part also, so that we end up stretching out that part and we have this ombre gradient area off on the sides and edges. So that's looking perfect. Very happy about that. I'm going to turn this around. Looks like a giant jelly bean. I would eat that jelly bean. Okay, so this one, we're going to kind of start over here. We're going to go that way. Okay. And again, that gold is there simply so that gold cells can pop up through there. All right. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Aye, lass, that I am.
I'm going to start like over here now.
Okay.
Here we go. Good. Okay, cool. Alright, so this is actually perfect. I'm loving this part and that curve we got in there also. Okay, so this is great. I'm very happy about this. We're going to take our black base coat color. We're going to get it clean stick. Just give that a stir. I mixed all this up last night. You always want to check consistency before you use your paints. Okay. we're gonna go around our giant jelly bean now. All right, enough talk, let's tilt. Okay, what I love the most, I love this center section, which is perfect because that's what we really want to keep the most. I think we're gonna go off that way first. Here we go. Find the way to the paint. Walk it down gently. Just go over and come back. Bring it back to the center. And we're going to walk it down. Tentacles. That's really cool. Bring this back to the center a little bit. It's kind of neat like that.
Yeah, actually I like it like that.
Yeah.
It's too much paint though.
Yeah, we need to stretch it out for sure.
Stay.
Okay. I think we're gonna go off this edge first.
So if you wanted to have that much negative space, you'd have to pour a lot less paint.
Yeah. Okay. Find where the weight of the paint is. I'm gonna take it down this way a little bit more first before we go over that edge. Over. Nice and easy. Okay. Bring this back. We're going to take care of this side right now. We don't want to keep that little whale tail on there. Move this back this way. Notice I'm not taking off a lot of paint right now because I know I have to move it all the way to the other side of the canvas. So I'm leaving the paint on there so I can use the weight of the paint to pull the base coat off. So it's gonna have a cool like zigzaggy sort of lightning deal in it. Okay, we're gonna get the weight of the paint centered there, and then we're gonna take this side off. Okay, now let's look at this and check our composition and see what we like and what we don't like. This is really neat. I love this with the fingerlings in the middle being the center of the composition and then all those pretty cells around on the sides. There's still a little bit too much paint on here and we still have a black spot right there. And one on that other. So we're going to get the weight of the paint back down here. Down this way. This is very intentional. I'm not just letting it go where I want to, I'm telling you where it goes. All right, I think we're just about done. Okay. Alright, well, I think this one got away from me a little bit, but I still think that there's a lot of beautiful stuff happening in here that I'm very happy about, so I'm going to let this one dry. Okay. Okay. What do you think? Should we lose some of that bottom? Okay, so this is looking pretty cool. Not exactly how I had hoped it would turn out, but I still really do like this a lot. I think it turned out really neat. I think the 24 by 30 size was a little bit easier to stretch out, but this is, since it's 6 inches longer, there was more. But that's okay. This part is gorgeous in here. I'm loving all these pretty cells with the unicorn in there and that beautiful permanent violet dark. I do like that we can still see the fingerlings in here. They kind of got lost a little bit on that side, but that's okay. This is going to dry beautifully. And down here, these big boulder cells. I like a little bit of gold that's peeking through there. This is that unicorn and that permanent violet dark, so it's going to be really beautiful when it dries. Let's give this a torch. I will show you guys when it's dry. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you guys are enjoying this Wanderlust technique. It is a straight pour, but it's a double straight pour going in 2 different directions with the goal and intention of keeping the fingerlings and having the ombre cell part be more out on the sides. So I think it's pretty neat. I'll show you when it's dry. We'll be right back. So this is a few days later, mostly dry now, just a little bit in the center that's still wet. This one came out very cool. It's not exactly what I had intended to have happen. I think it got away from me at one point. Maybe I had a little bit too much paint on there, and we ended up tilting a lot more off than I originally wanted to, and lost some of that cool fingerling composition that is what I was really looking for. But that being said, I do still love what's happening in here. There's some amazing parts. Right over here specifically is really, really beautiful. Very cool with those fingerlings coming upward like that. We've got the unicorn in there, that pretty phthalo blue, the white and the gold. Very cool stuff happening. Up here, there's a lot of that unicorn right in this area. From here, it's kind of bluish. We shift to a very pretty metallic purple, which I don't know if you guys can see. I hope you can. Really neat though, all these beautiful little cells. A lot of movement, a lot of flow in this one. Very cool stuff. I will be teaching this at our next Fluid Art Boutique, which is going to be in Europe. Please check out our Fluid Art Boutique page on Facebook and Instagram. We will be giving you guys more surprise information as we get closer. We have released 3 amazing artists so far, and we're going to be announcing our locations coming up very, very soon. So check out Fluid Art Boutique on Facebook and Instagram. Thank you all so much for being here with us. We appreciate you a lot. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.